Let me make sure it's actually working. Okay, so I have this kind of problem. It's not even really a problem. It's just annoying. Let me set up my phone here real quick. I'll turn the sound on in a second. I have the monitor muted because I was playing Genshin yesterday. And oftentimes when I play Genshin, I play it with it muted because I'm doing other stuff. Anyways, okay. I was gonna say, just, I know, like, my friend and my moderator wants to see the movie and doesn't want spoilers. But also, like, oh my god, I'm getting so much fucking Mario content. I'm so sick of it. Like, I know I'm literally playing a Mario game, but, like, this was the game I was playing before all this happened. So, I enjoyed the movie for what it was. But man, the discourse is fucking abysmal. Because nuance does not exist on the internet. And God forbid anyone have an opinion that isn't 0 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. And it's awful. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Anyway, back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. We have a letter. It's probably an extra lives letter, yep, because I left the game. Because I was doing free roam in MK World the other day. Alright, I'm going to be heading into World 4 now. And this Luma needs 1,200 starbits, which we do not have, so we're going to go into Supermassive Galaxy. We've got 9 lives, I think we can do it. So this level is supermassive, if you can't tell. The whole gimmick is just that everything's big. Including the Lumas, which is really funny. Palmetto right at the start. The only time that ground plants actually feel dangerous in this game. But we can actually get it. Well, we can't get infinite lives because the lives cap at 99. But we can get a bunch of lives here. So essentially all you have to do... I don't want the drill item, actually. It's going to force me to pick up the drill. No. I want to get on the Koopa's back. There we go. You just keep holding the direction. Well, you get the idea. You can technically get up to 99 lives. I'll definitely do that before going to the perfect run. I'll definitely come here. Hi, Mage. I love the giant Lumas. Of course, there's also a giant Goomba. Ow. So as much as I praise this game for its, diversity of levels and whatnot, the game still suffers from the reused content problem. And there are a lot more Galaxy 1 style timer comments than I remember. Although in all fairness, the timers are much tighter in this game. When I say Galaxy 1 style timer comments, I mean just having a set time limit, not having a collect with blocks type of time limit. I won't be on for long. I'll say that I recently found out that one of my childhood games was remade, that being Platypus. Between Platypus and Celeste, I'll apparently play extremely hard games if the music is good enough. I've never heard of Platypus. That's cool. My allergies are so bad. I have like medication for it and it's doing nothing, so that's fantastic. Okay, we can go do the Comet in World 2 now. I'm gonna wait a second because I want to... Oh yeah, so now we have the story mode. I'll read it when I'm done with the game, or like done with all the content. It's a horizontal side-scrolling shoot 'em up made in claymation. Oh, okay. So the thing with the secret stars in this game is that you have to play through the level again until you get to where the secret star is, and that's true with all the secret stars in Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. But a lot of them are like near the start of the level or aren't too bad. This one's particularly egregious because it's near the end of the level. So, and you don't even have to get coins or anything to like spawn the secret star, so you're not even playing through the level differently. You just have to play through everything until like the very end. And what's worse is that the comment for this level is the exact same situation. It's just time limit without any other changes. So again, this is like one of those instances where I like the level fine, but it reuses. Again, Galaxy 1 also has this problem with like the way the secret stars are implemented, but usually they're like halfway through the level or at the beginning of the level. This one is like at the end of the level. Also, I kind of like Galaxy 1 levels a little better in general. I don't know, because Galaxy 1 levels are like less linear also. I mean, they're quite linear, but you can do things like slope jumps in Galaxy 1 to like skip sections that's not really an option in this game because they patched it. They didn't want us to have fun in Galaxy 2, so they patched slope jumps and they patched the fast swimming. Well, to be fair, the fast swimming was always hard to control, so it's not exactly... Shell swimming is preferable even when fast swimming is an option, just because it's easier to control. But it was still nice to have it. So there was essentially this bug where you had no cooldown on your spins while swimming. So you could just spam it and swim really fast, and they patched it between Galaxy 1 and 2. Original game is from 2002, but it got remade last year with brand new clay models. The original models were all made from gray clay and was colored and post with the new game used actual colored clay. Oh, that's neat. So it's not like this level is that long or anything, but it's just like having to play it again with pretty much zero changes. A little bit annoying. So all you have to do here is just not take the launch star. Just not take this launch star. And all you have to do is, also this isn't a creative secret star either. All you do is just make the planet flower. I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess. Yeah, it is kind of cute. But that's it. The game does have lives, but for once I'm okay with it because it's an arcade-style game, and dying too many times needs to have some kind of punishment. 3 credits each with 5 lives. I see. Was it made as an arcade game, or what? They almost have enough star bits to unlock the next level. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to
It was the end of World 2, I believe. Which had the comets? Yes, it was. Oh, and I can pick up these starbits on the map as well, which is very nice. It was made for PC. Okay, but I get what you mean, but there's no credit. There's no credits on PC games. You're saying the lives are equivalent to credits, but yeah, I get what you mean. I'm just a little bit tired. Alright, so this is one of the collect the clock style levels, which I definitely prefer to the regular timer challenges. And all of the Bowser stages have this. The Bowser Jr. stages, I believe 2 of them have daredevils, and the first one had that timer challenge where it's just a regular time limit, but you have to fight a boss. So that is... And the timer does freeze when you grab those shrooms. I know my sound is a little low, but this song is really cool. I didn't point out like how dire this music track is. I'll say something that I really enjoyed about the Galaxy film, which this isn't a spoiler. I mean, not really. It's just that the soundtrack had a lot of references to not just Galaxy, but to other Mario games. And I love like pointing out the references. You know, that's just like a fun thing I like to do. I like to do that in Mario Kart World as well. Because Mario Kart World has a bunch of different remixes of Mario songs. When you're just doing the free roam or you're playing the like intermission tracks, you're like playing to get to the next area. And I was playing co-op with my dad in Mario Kart World when he visited over spring break. And no, I'm gonna die. Dang it, I was trying to go around. Oh, that's a comic gold death. He's just a pancake. I'm just pausing so I can read chat. Losing all your credits just means you start the level over, but dying doesn't stop your progress in and of itself. Oh, okay. You just respawn immediately. You get power-ups by shooting groups of orange-colored enemy strips. Usually it's stuff like Wide Shot, Rapid Fire, and Rockets, but the remake added occasional reskins of power-ups that are randomized and also food-based. Oh, okay. Anyways, back to this. What I was saying is that Mario Kart World, when you're like driving in between the tracks, there's a bunch of remixes of other songs, and I thought that was neat. And I quite liked that. But my favorite thing is just to like figure out what the remix is, because some of them like aren't super obvious. So that's like a fun thing I like to do. And I was kind of having a similar thing in the Galaxy movie, was like figuring out, it wasn't really remixes, but it was more like the little motifs, like little references in the score. I mean, some of the music was just taken like from the games, but a lot of it was just like little parts of the score, which are references to various Mario songs, and it was really fun, like figuring out what Mario song it was. I don't know, I just have fun doing that. I don't know why. Yeah, I will not be going to the board game night tomorrow at the library, because I went to that last time. It was really fun, but I've been I am like swamped with schoolwork right now. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna lava boost. Yeah, that's probably the strategy. We don't actually have to fight the boss in this. I missed. We just have to like get to the star. I don't mind replaying levels with like different stipulations. Like in this case, it's the timer. You have to pick up the timers. when I talk about replaying levels, it's just replaying levels for the sake of replaying them, just to like get to another area. That's what I don't like. These levels also don't have checkpoints, so they're definitely harder. I mean, these levels where you have to like deal with the timers and whatnot as well. So like, they also don't have checkpoints. That's another, like, I don't think most comets have checkpoints. I think there's a couple that might in this game, but none of the Galaxy 1 comets do. So the star is just right here. The original game has 4 levels, each with 5 stages, and 5th one being some kind of boss. Background is always changing. Don't think I've ever seen the same landmark twice. Very, very nice. Alright, that was that star. Now, will this spawn the supermassive comet is the question. Are these comets linked? Or no? Yes, it indeed does spawn the supermassive comet, which again is another timer challenge, but this one is just a strict time limit. So it's just replaying the same stage again, basically. Yeah, especially when you have to replay the same stage 3 times with very little changes. Definitely not a huge fan of that. Still prefer this style to like whatever the heck Sunshine had going on. My issues with Sunshine are more mechanical than anything, but I guess we get to listen to a different music. So interestingly enough, this time we have the like Cosmic Mario music from like Galaxy 1 Cosmic Races for this speedrun rather than the speedrun music we just heard in the other stage. It's telling me how to long jump, which to be fair, at this point in the game I should probably know how to do already. Although, funny story, I think I mentioned this, but I mentioned that when I first played Galaxy 1, I didn't know how to long jump. I don't actually know if going up there is faster, but I'm going to do it anyway. But like, I just like never read the signs which told me how to long jump, but I never played like Mario 64 or anything when I first played Galaxy. So I just didn't know you could long jump. I didn't know it was a thing. And I remember I was like playing through the post game. I was playing through like the comments and stuff. I remember the one with Luigi. But like, I did not want to do that. The like Luigi's purple coins. That was so hard because I was like spinning everywhere. I couldn't jump. I couldn't like long jump. That star is really hard if you don't long jump. It'd actually be an interesting challenge. I mean, not really, because like I know people beat the game without like normal jump. I mean, probably not without normal jumps, but with like minimal jumping and all that, or like with as few spins as possible, minimum spins. I've seen that. So people have done much harder challenges than no long jumping, but it would definitely make the game a little bit harder to not be able to long jump. Also, I want to point out there are still no checkpoints during the comet. Oh no, I just had the running in circles syndrome happen. This game has weird physics. This and Galaxy 1 have weird physics to where sometimes if you just kind of like use the stick, like hold the stick a certain way, you'll just start running in circles, and it's really annoying. I think it's like if you're on a slope or something, which this game has a lot of. Second level in particular is probably the most iconic. Up in the clouds opening up to reveal Saturn, mines coming and crowding the sky, the boss looming in the background, and then actually fighting the boss. Sounds cool. But I'm not really into arcadey games too much. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this galaxy, which is Sweet Mystery Galaxy. This one's really fun. It's also a difficult game even on easy mode. Well, that's cool. original didn't have difficulty settings. They were added in ports. So, like, here's the thing. One I had as a kid was the original, so don't know what it's closest to. I'm assuming normal mode. Yeah. Again, no spoilers, but like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince my dad to see the Galaxy movie by himself. And I want to talk to him about it because him and I usually talk about movies when we see them. Back when we lived together, we would see movies and we'd just talk about them all the time. Like, we used to see all the MCU films and stuff. And I miss that. So I guess when it comes out on digital, I'll have to rent it over summer vacation. And we can watch it together. Because I don't think I'm going to convince him to go see that in the theater without me. But I'd love to hear what he thinks of it, because we saw the first movie together because the first Mario movie. Because I actually saw the first Mario movie twice in theaters because my video game club at Landmark went to it. But then also my dad and I had a long weekend sometime in April of that year. And I went to New York City because we had these shuttle buses which would take people to New York City or Boston or the airport for our breaks, our school breaks. And I had like a 4-day weekend, and I went to New York City, and my dad drove out, and we hung out, and I think that was the time I saw Aladdin on Broadway. But yeah, we saw the movie at a mall in Jersey City. I guess it wasn't in Jersey City, it was in Newport, which is the same thing. It's all the same thing. But yeah. So, I don't know, my dad is like, he's not like a huge Mario fan, but like we've played Mario Kart and stuff together. He used to play, I forget which game. One of the Mario Karts he used to play as Bowser. I think it was like Mario Kart 64. He used to play as Bowser. And because of this, I got him like a Bowser shirt once. And I mean, he likes Jack Black, so like, I remember he enjoyed the first Mario film. Hello, Tyler. So I really want to see that with him, but I assume it'll be on digital by July, because July is when my winter vacation will be. I'm just not exactly sure when yet. Because I don't even think Sweet Mystery has a secret star. Oh, it has a comment, I think, yeah. Or does it? Yeah, no, it does have a comment, but it's not unlocked yet. Okay, I'll go to Flipstill now. But yeah, I was just saying, I think it'll be like third week of July. My dad was asking if the dates were okay. I was like, yes, but I need you to confirm those dates so I can like reschedule my dentist appointment, because I have a dentist appointment scheduled that week, which I can obviously reschedule, but I just need to like get him to confirm the dates, and he never got back to me. But like, in all fairness, I've also been extremely busy, so like I haven't had time to like figure out vacation stuff. I think we're going to like Delaware, I don't know. Delaware and maybe Maryland. Going to the beach and stuff. Forget where the Comet Medal is. The Comet Medal, I think the Comet Medal might be in this level, so just see if I can, I mean, it's obviously in this level, but I mean, yeah. But, so, whenever we do go on vacation, I'll have to see if we can watch Mario Galaxy together. I could have sworn the Comet Meadow was like on this starting area or near. Oh, it is over here. Okay, yeah. Because I didn't want to miss it. I was like, I know it's over here somewhere. Hope you get something worked out. Yeah, we'll get something worked out. I just don't know when. Because we've both been like extremely busy. I mean, I'm sure he's just busy with work and such. And like, I think he's going to a conference actually sometime this month. Like a writer's conference or something. So, and that's happening like in a couple of weeks, so he's probably busy with that. I'm not actually sure when it's happening. I know it's happening sometime this month. It's like in Michigan, so he's going to Michigan. So that's happening. Him and his girlfriend they're going to this conference, so it's like a Christian writers conference or something. I don't remember. So yeah, that's probably like I've been so busy with like school stuff. Yeah, neither of us have had time to plan anything. But we know we're going on vacation. We just don't know like exactly when or where yet. Because last summer we went to New York City because we saw the Outsiders musical, and then the summer before we went to New Jersey, Ocean City. Well, we stayed in Summers Point, and we went to Ocean City and Atlantic City. I did not gamble in Atlantic City. I'm not a gambling type of person. We went like during the day, which is like really weird. We just went to like the boardwalk and the like theme park there. But it was just like a weird looking place during the day. It's a very like surreal kind of place. Ocean City was also kind of surreal because Ocean City feels very like Disney. I don't know. I say it feels very fake because it's like designed as your like family friendly beach town, you know, intentionally designed that way. But no, it was fun. And New York was fun. I've been to New York a lot of times. But what else did we do? We went to Coney Island last year when I was in New York. And then we went to the Natural History Museum. I think we like went to a mall in New York and saw the Superman movie that came out last year. That was a really fun movie. Yeah, this boss is broken because you can kind of just camp in the corner. The hitbox is like too generous. Yeah. And then yeah, 2023 we didn't really do too much because I just went home and like cleaned out my old room. But we did see The Smile in Pittsburgh, so that was really cool. The Smile, the band. So I've seen 2/5 of Radiohead. Dare I say the important 2/5 of Radiohead? I always say like I would love to see Radiohead if they ever tour in the States again. But like the thing is that like I'd be sitting up in the nosebleeds. I wouldn't have that like intimate experience. And with The Smile, I actually got that like more intimate experience because they toured in a very like small venues. And I was actually like at the front of the venue. So that was really cool. That's a cool concert I've been to. Oh yeah, I have to check when the yeah, I don't know when the tickets go on sale if they already went on sale. There's an I guess an oldie but goodie K-pop group Mamamoo. Now when I say oldie, I mean they're from like 2014, which isn't that old, but it's old by K-pop standards. And they're going on tour this summer, so like I might try to go. But because if I can like buy the tickets now, whenever the tickets go on sale, I can like book the hotel later when I'm working again. But it looked like it was like July and August, so I need to check like when the New York City date is and see if I can. That's a good. They're a good group and they're a really good like live group because they can actually sing, you know. So at least these purple coins are not timed, which I appreciate. Although, I mean, I guess it's on a soft timer because of the nature of this power-up, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go or not, but, like, I wanted to go to twice, and I didn't get to go to twice because it was, like, in the middle of the school year, and I've gone to concerts in the middle of the school year before when I was at community college. The difference... Dang it, Yoshi. The difference is that, I'm not working now. When I was at community college, I was still working enough to be able to afford like hotels and stuff for concerts. And I'm not working at all right now, so like it's really hard to book anything when I'm not working at all because then I have to like ask my family for money and then pay them back and stuff. Which I mean, I'll do that regardless, but like that was ill-fated for sure. But yeah, no, so my, so just to like explain it for a second, and my family's like, yeah, you shouldn't be working. Like, I could not even imagine working right now. I would love to be able to work, but I'm already like losing my mind just trying to get my schoolwork done. So like, I would love to be able to work, but it's just not really feasible for me mentally to be able to do that and keep up with like assignments and have like any semblance of sanity left. And I know a lot of people do it. Just because a lot of people do it doesn't mean that I can do it. And if I don't have to, I won't. Because like I have family that's supporting me, so like, and they tell me it's fine. They tell me to just like focus on school. Because if I don't focus on school, then I'll have a harder time getting a job later because I'm trying to get my degree so I can have more job options that aren't just like fast food and shit because that was like the worst experience. It was like doing fast food. I don't mind cashiering as much, but I do mind it. Like it's just very draining. So just having to like not deal with customers every time would be ideal. So that's why I'm looking for like an office job or something. But yeah, no, but also just like timing wise, it's hard to like find time to even like go down to concerts. It's like the thing is, it's frustrating because getting a hotel is like $200 a night in the New York City area, and I'm in Albany, so like I could theoretically not have to worry about that. Like I could theoretically do it as a day trip, but the problem with that is a lot of concerts are kind of late in the day, and I'd be coming back very late. So the first problem is I'd be getting back to Albany at like 4 a.m. if I did a concert and didn't spend the night. Which means that I don't really think there's any buses or anything running like from the train station at that time. So I'd have to like either wait around or like get an Uber, and like that's scary. I don't want to get a random Uber at like 4 a.m. The second problem is that most concerts don't allow you to take large bags in, so without having a hotel, some places might have lockers, but a lot of places don't. So I would have to just like take a very small bag of things, and I couldn't take a change of clothes or like my Switch or like anything to occupy me, you know, on the train ride or whatever. So that's really why I have to spend the night if I go to a concert, even if unless it's like literally in the city where I'm living or staying. Like if the concert was in Albany, I don't have to spend the night, obviously. Oh shit, speaking of like events, it's April already, oh my god. Because I'm going to this, it's not a concert, but I'm going to this, I'm going to Stars on Ice, which is like an ice skating show. It's a bunch of like high profile American figure skaters. And I'm super excited to go to that, and that's like in Albany, so that's what I'm doing. But it's like end of April, so I need to keep that in mind. But yeah, my super excited. Yeah, I haven't been to like any events. I haven't been to any concerts or anything since last year because I went to Taemin concert in February of last year. Excuse me, my allergies are really acting up, and I'm just like super congested, and it really sucks ass. So yeah, sorry about that. At least I don't think I'm getting sick, which is good. Like I swear to God, when like random people start coughing next to you at the mall, it's just like scary, you know. I wasn't paying attention to where I needed to go. My bad. I'm still not exactly sure where I need to go. Is it here? No, it's not there. Is it here then? Yeah. Yeah, this level's cool. This level has a cool purple coin. I don't know what the question thing does. What does that even do? It just spawns coins. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't care about coins. Again, the only thing the coins are useful for in this game is like, I guess you get like an extra life, like 100 coins I think, and then also you like you get the only other thing it's useful for is healing, but that only takes 1 coin to heal. And the only other thing it's useful for is I need that. So where's the last one? Is those Lumas that need coins. Yeah, this is a really fun little section. I do like this section a lot. I know I say World 4 like isn't one of my favorite worlds, but that doesn't mean it's bad by any means. I just like World 5 a lot more. And World 3, like I like all the other worlds better. Because World 4 has some like pretty meh levels. I mean, I like this one. This one's pretty fun. Oh yeah, we get to do Chompworks. Chompworks is a cool level, especially because I'm going to cheese it. Or not cheese it, but I'm going to do it springless. But that's star 2, so we have to do star 1 first. We're almost to 60 stars, so that's almost half of the first half of stars. Meaning that, you know what I mean. Actually, no, we're not going to Chompworks yet. We're going to Honey Hop. I always forget this level exists. This is a very, like, forgettable level. I do like the aesthetic of the level. This level only has, like, 1 star in it. There is, like, a chimp challenge for this level as well. So, that letter will come later. As I mentioned, I don't really like the bee suit as a power-up all that much. I don't mind it so much in these like wider open areas. I still would prefer not to though. Yes, so this is actually going to put me in a 2D section. I mean, 2D sections are like okay. 2D horizontal B sections are okay. 2D vertical B sections suck. And it's like gradually vertical. I'm talking about like Honey Climb and Galaxy 1. I don't like that level. This is just a small 2D section. It's not the whole level. Like Honey Bloom in this game was the whole 2D stage with the B. Here we just have this short section. And we're back into 3D. And I have to grab this. I'm not succeeding at grabbing it. What? Do I have to like lose the B suit? Wait, I think I'm supposed to lose the B suit. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can grab it as B Mario. I don't know why I wasn't able to before. You can even get star bits from popping these balloons. That's why I say I do like the aesthetic of this level. It's just a very nice look. I think that might be one of the only times we see those flowers. Those are like the Gusty Garden flowers. I don't know if I'll make this. I made it, but I think I can probably navigate a good portion of this without the B, which I will be doing. I don't want to go back up there. I want to get this Silver Star. I don't remember where all of them are. It's been a while since I played this game, as I mentioned. I don't remember if I did this star when I did the marathon, the Mario marathon that I did. So it is possible. Yeah, I'm going to grab the B here. It is possible that It is possible that I did this star a year ago, but I don't remember. It's not like it's not obscure or anything, but I think there's something back here, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. And I'm getting hit, so that's fun. These guys are really annoying. I think there's like a wall jumping section over here, so I guess here it actually wants you to not have the B, most likely. And I guess the last one is up top, I believe. Oh, the comet level's here as well. That's good. Okay, I'm glad I came back there. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, that's important. Oh no. Almost died. So at least one of my classes is canceled tomorrow just because it's like the holiday. It's not really a holiday, but like because it was just Easter, people are like away and stuff. And my other class is an exam, so I'll finish it early. So at least that gives me some more time to work on my project. I may like no longer need the extension. I mean, I hope I don't need the extension, but I did ask them for an extension, and I have not heard back yet, so they'll probably write me back in the morning. Okay, wait, where did the star spawn? I didn't see. I was checking my email to see if I got an email about that. Alrighty. Okay, well that's Honey Hop, at least for now. Now I will go to Chompworks, or should I go to Starshine Beach? I should probably go to Starshine Beach. I don't like Starshine Beach very much. Because it's a Mario Sunshine inspired level. It's also just because it's like a rather uninspired beach level. I don't dislike it because it's Sunshine inspired. I dislike it because it's an uninspired beach level. Actually, no, I'm going to neither of those places because I'm going to Flipsville, actually. That is where I'm going. It's Flipsville. Dude, I hate being forced back into those rooms and then having to like leave. Okay, we're going back to Flipsville, and then we're going to Starshine Beach, and then we're going to Chompworks. One day I will go to Chompworks. It will happen eventually. I promise. Okay, we're actually going to Flipsville. Purple coins, then Theater. As I mentioned, this is a pretty cool purple comet. It's timed, and it is this whole like gravity-based section. It's really cool because it actually like puts the pressure on you to like navigate it in a practical way. Because of the time limit. Dude, I can't. I really want those other ones. Okay, this one only goes that direction. Okay, I'm just gonna have to connect later. Yeah, those 4 I missed at the beginning, I'm slightly worried about. Can I please get it? Okay. Because your movement is also like really gem to a figure, because you can't do like regular spins. Oh no. So that definitely like adds to the challenge. Hopefully I can find a way to get these last 4. Wall jumping, sideways wall jumps. Yeah, that's how we do it. This is how we do it. I don't know why that popped into my head. And once again, thankfully, the timer stops when the star spawns in this game. Yeah, that's definitely one of the more fun comets for this game, I think, in my opinion. I just realized I said I think, in my opinion, those two things mean the same thing. Anyways. Okay, now I'm going to Starshine Beach. So Starshine Beach is a weird level. I don't hate it or anything, it's just like, It's a kind of a chill level. It's not that bad. I think I had a little thing in Galaxy 1 I talked about like weird filler planets. This level has a weird filler planet. They could just spawn you on the main planet, but for some reason they spawn you on this planet. I don't know why. There's like no purpose to it. I guess other than the fact that Luigi is here for some reason. I know I was saying like how every music was a big hit, and there's like nothing wrong with this song, it's just not that good. There are Piantas here, which I enjoy. I do like Piantas. And there's also a Yoshi, and Yoshi no longer drowns going in water, so that's also nice. Pianta is one of my Mario Kart mains now. I don't know, I just think he's a fun character in Mario Kart. What? Oh, the crabs don't. You can't use crabs for that? Okay. Dude. I think there is still a P2 around here somewhere, right? Is there not? Oh, there is. There he is. He's down there. I just need to grab the Spiny and then get up here somehow. Okay. Alright, that's the first Silver Star. And this is a slower pace level. This is like a collectathon level. It's nice. It's chill. I do like it. It's just like I think it's like the second star that can be like mildly annoying. Anyways, this is the type of level I don't know if it needs however many stars it actually got. So there's also the Dash Pepper is also in this level. which is neat, and this does lead to actually probably one of the harder comets, in my opinion. Speaking of comets, though, where is the comet medal? How do you dismount Yoshi again? Like, how do you dismount in midair? That's how you dismount in midair. There we go. Okay. I think the comet medal is down here, I do believe. It is. And I also see the last silver star. Wait, I don't think we can dive with Yoshi, though. So you can see how the swimming got yanked. Oh, this is this whole underwater area. I don't want to go in the whole underwater area. Okay, I will be needing a Yoshi. Looks like there's one over there. There's also a blimp power up over there. Dude, get out of the water. I'm gonna actually grab a spiny so I can grab this blimp fruit instead. Yeah, this is a chill stage. I don't mind the stage. I just wish it had didn't have 2 stars really. I don't think the stage needed to have 2 stars. Here we go. Okay. Wait, that's not where the stars. I just saw something shiny. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Now back to Starshine Beach for Star 2. Climbing the Cloudy Tower. Oh, this is an interesting skybus. It's almost like we're underwater. It's like there's the blue sky here, and then when you go down, it's all like water, but it's like a painted water. That's kind of interesting. So we even have chesters in this game. Cool reference, bro. So I believe what we have to do here is go underwater and then do something or other, spawn a cloud flower, and yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like this level, because it forces me to swim with the gimp swimming. Okay, that spawns the cloud flower. Oh yeah, we get these bubble cannons from that one mission in Deep Dark Galaxy in Galaxy 1. Makes a lot more sense to be here. I think I remember why I don't like this star, because getting over there with the cloud is annoying. I'm actually not sure the best way to get over here. I want that cloud to come back. Hello? Come back. Come back. Okay, it's fine. There's another one at the top. Okay, that's not that bad. That star is A-okay. Alright. Okay, now Chomp works, or a comet. We might have a comet spawn here. Not sure for what level though. No, we have lava text. And no comments? Okay. I guess we are going to Chomp Works then. So as I mentioned, we're like gradually going deeper into space. Now we have this like kind of galaxy background, like we're in this like far off galaxy. Alright, I'm gonna be going for the, well, I believe the comet medal is right at the start here, if I remember correctly. It's up there, yeah. Also, like, weird instance of reused music here. This is just a Flipsville music again, and it does fit both levels. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. But, like, we literally just had this music, like, 2 levels ago. Like, if we gotta reuse music, why make it, like, you know, I don't know, it's just weird to me. Oh, okay, so we have to just... So I think the mechanic here, yeah, is we have to guide the chomps. This is actually kind of a cool puzzle box kind of stage. You just have the like, generic kind of galaxy supernova background. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but not particularly unique. It's just like a starry sky with like the supernova. I don't know why there's just like this factory in the middle of space, but there sure is a factory in the middle of space. And there's even a chomp made out of starbits over there. This one's pretty cool because this one we have to guide the chomps using these flip panels. So that will spawn the chomp, and okay, so I think what I have to do is like I have to stand over there. I'm just trying to get back over there. Aha, there we go. So this all culminates to this. gonna try to knock out as many enemies as possible here. Although I guess the Chomp will generally knock them out for me. I'm actually kind of scared for the Comet in this level. The Comet in this level is really bad. So we want to keep the platforms like level here. We roll it onto the platform. Yeah, the Chomp will take these guys out for me. Unfortunately, I'm about to die. Yep, this section is hard enough as it is, and the Comet actually makes it worse. And you guys will see why when we get to it. I'm just gonna take out this guy because this guy is going to be a problem if I don't. I wasn't sure if I needed to press that switch, but no, I think the switch, you just press it in order to lower that platform. Okay, so it does seem like these platforms, that's as low as they go. You don't have to worry about the gravity switch is also quite disorienting. So here we just have to like time this ground pound. Yeah, there we go. And that will spawn the star. Now I'm gonna try to do star 2 springless, so that's gonna be fun. Let me close my window real quick. It's a little chilly. Alright. It was like so hot earlier, I don't know why. I guess one of my roommates turned the heat up, which it is a little cold outside as well. But also, I think I'm like hormones and whatnot also affecting it. We may have a comet spawn here. We do. Okay, so that's a World 3 comet. All right, I'm gonna go back. Oh, we also have a letter from this thing. Okay. So this is another really weird way of like replaying the level. So I'm actually gonna head to World 2 now. I'll do this first, and then I'll do so I wanna go to Boulder Bowl. So Boulder Bowl. So basically Guillermo wants help with something. And this is gonna be kind of silly, kind of campy. At least we can skip the intro cutscenes on the second run through of the level. This is another like I have to replay most of the level. I don't really mind too much. I think this level is pretty fun. Don't need to get the color medal again. Really? Is that really necessary? Is that really necessary? There's gotta be another power up around here somewhere. If it's over there. I still want the coin. Are you kidding me? There we go. Again, I do really like this song as well. I mean, this song is used in multiple levels too because it's used in Spin Dig. I don't mind songs being reused. It was just like, oh, we literally just had Footsville earlier that world, and then they reused the song again for Chompworks. So I believe it's this upcoming planet where we have to do this. So basically, the Guillermo is going to want us to bring him a Goomba. I think I'm going to start by taking out these enemies. I don't think I can take out the Chomps. I want to take out the boulders, though. Okay, there is a Goomba in there. Okay, wait. I don't want to kill the... I'm trying to jump on the Octumba so I can get the coin. I don't know how many Goombas there are in the level, so I don't want to... Okay, there's more than one. Okay. So we have to guide it over here, basically. Yeah, again, as I mentioned, the Chomps, I don't think you can destroy with the Rock Shroom. Hopefully I can... Okay, I don't need the Rock Mushroom anymore. No, don't walk towards the thing. Walk away from the thing, Goomba. Come here, come here. No! The walking in circles thing just happened. I have no idea why that happens. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make... Oh! Do I have to, like, talk to him? Oh, I have to talk to him first. To get the area to spawn. Okay. No! No. That is legit so frustrating. Okay. What? I spawned back here? What do you mean I have to redo this part? Well, that's absolutely infuriating, to be honest. I'm so dead inside right now, man. I'm tired. I don't want to replay this level. I forgot I needed to, like, talk to the Goomba to get the, like, Goomba spawn area to appear. I cannot wait for this semester to be over. Holy crap. This semester has been just brutal in terms of, like, workload. I know it's not going to get any easier, but, like, man, I need the break. Maybe I'll have, like, better time management in the future, who knows. Okay, so first thing I want to do is talk to Guillermo. Okay, well, no, I want to kill these guys first. And then I want to talk to the Guillermo. It's okay. Also, how he found a star in the trash, I do not know. Okay, so now I want to destroy this boulder. Now I want to grab the Goomba. Come on, little guy. Come on. Okay, where's the spawn point for him? I can't. No, why are you going over there? Hey. Wait until the chomp. No. There we go. Because the mud makes me slower so that the Goomba hits me. See, I don't know why this guy likes Goomba so much. There is one more mission like this in the game where you have to bring an enemy to a Guillermo. I mean, sure, it's an interesting concept for a Secret Star. I'm not going to complain too much. I'm more so just complaining that I died. I also need to do the World 3 Comet that I unlocked as well. I think it'd be fun to do like a world ranking and a dome ranking for these games. Like for Galaxy 1, it would be a gem ranking. For Galaxy 2, it would be a world ranking. When I'm done playing the games, I might do that. I'm probably going to make some Galaxy videos. Although I say I will do that and then I never make any videos because schoolwork is killing me. But probably by the time I finish this game, well, who knows? Who knows? Depends on how long it takes to beat the perfect run. How many streams I'll be playing the perfect run for. Mega Hammer's Daredevil Bash. Okay, so this is Daredevil. Luckily, it's just the boss, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Because, as I mentioned, this stage is absolutely brutal, so luckily I don't have to, like, replay the level. Now, this is kind of a tricky boss to Daredevil, but it's kind of one of those bosses where, like, once you learn the pattern, it's not too bad. Now, I do wish we could skip this, because, like, why do I need to see the Bowser Jr. text again? I don't really think there's a reason to see that again. I guess it's, like, just hard-coded as part of the fight. I don't really know. But regardless, as I mentioned, this is a boss that's, like, it's kind of hard to Daredevil, but once you know the pattern, it's relatively easy. Kind of like Bouldergeist in a way. It's weird to compare this boss to Bouldergeist, but I'm comparing it in the sense that, like, they're hard when you don't know the, like, boss mechanics. These bosses are, like, very hard to Daredevil, but once you know the pattern is quite consistent. So that's why I compare it to Poltergeist in that sense. The really hard Daredevil bosses are the ones that have, like, random aspects to them. For example, Carmella in Galaxy 1. Carmella is hard because, okay, I need to find one of these Sling Stars. It's over here, okay. Carmella is hard because it's okay. And give it another phase here. Okay, yeah, that was just mistiming on my part. That was just an execution problem. Carmella is hard because the Magic Koopas shoot fireballs, and Carmella herself shoots fireballs, and they're both very random. Essentially, Mega Hammer is consistent because I know I just like messed up, but like that was just like execution, more of an execution problem than a. So yeah, it will block the attacks after you hit it. It becomes briefly invulnerable. So I usually just spit these out. The boss does have invincibility frames, unfortunately. Yeah, so then for this phase, I like to grab a bill and then go over with the bill in mouth. I messed that up, but I still landed a hit. It is possible to like time that so you can actually get the bill before, so you can like one cycle that phase. But I like missed my shot the first time, so because the problem is that okay, I have a bill in my mouth, I need to get rid of that. Okay. So then for this phase, what I like to do, I like to spit the first bill, take the second bill, and then jump, and shoot. That's how I like to do it. And it's pretty consistent. Spit the first bill, take the second bill, jump, and shoot. There we go. Okay, yep, not too bad once you know the pattern. As I mentioned. All right. Now we have that star. I have to get the star. Wouldn't it be funny if I fell in the pit? All right. Now I think I'm going back to Chompworks. This may spawn another comet. I'm not quite sure. No, okay, this didn't spawn anything, so I'm heading back to the floor. I'm going to do Chompworks Star 2. So here I'm actually going to do the thing I was teasing. So I'm going to do Springless Chompworks. This is hard. This has been a while since I've done this. It's pretty tricky, actually. It's trickier than doing the Mecha Bowser level with Mario. It's actually kind of tricky. Like Bouncing Down Cake Lane with Luigi has one hard jump. Everything else in that level is very manageable springless with either Mario or Luigi. Speaking of Luigi, I don't know if this would be easier with Luigi. I'm going to do it with Mario because it is possible with Mario. I've done it. So, for the beginning, I think I have to time a triple jump. I don't remember. I don't remember how this works because I can't. Oh, I think I might have to wall kick off the back wall or something. Okay, well I can't do that. Forgive me while I try to remember what I have to do here. It's been a while. Yeah, because we can't get up the slope, I don't think. Okay, it might be possible with a triple jump, but I think my strategy. I want to long jump it. No. Okay, long jumping is not the strat. It's been literally years since I've done this, so I don't remember the strats. Okay, we can kind of walk on the side of this, except not really. No, we can't. Never mind. I think it is a backflip. It's just very precise as Mario. I'm pretty sure I did this as Mario before. I'm pretty sure it's possible as Mario. I think the start and the end are the hardest parts. Also, the other problem is that the camera is not cooperative. Okay, well, theoretically. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, yep. That's the first part. And this part's very easy. All you have to do is jump over. Even if you get hit, it's pretty recoverable because it will send you into the lava, which will allow you to bounce back out. Now these guys can be a little bit annoying, but still quite manageable. Okay, this part's quite tricky. This is the 2D section. Let's see if I can remember the strats here. I think we want a wall jump. A lot of it is just backflipping and wall jumping precisely. But now we have to wall jump onto this moving gear, which can be really obnoxious. This part can also be really obnoxious because this gear is going the other way. So yeah, that ending part is quite difficult if I remember correctly. I'm just impressed with how good that wall texture looks. I don't know why that's like what I noticed, but this part's just really. It's really hard to get a good. It is possible. I know it's possible because I've done it. Maybe it'd be better to jump forward. I don't think so. I think we have to backflip. I just don't know how to backflip in a way that makes sense. I almost feel like there's an element of luck to it. Maybe I do need to be closer to the edge. Not that close. Yeah, it's this last jump that is just like really. I lost all my momentum. I was trying to get further to the right so I could like back onto it, but it didn't help me. Of course, I'm getting frustrated at my self-imposed challenge, but it is what it is. Because I know I hate just losing momentum and slipping there. It's so annoying. Because I know it's possible. I have a video on the channel years ago of doing that. I actually have to like update and make the bouncing down Cape Lane video because I never made that video, but I have to do it with Luigi, of course. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. I don't think it's possible to get enough speed to triple jump in this 2D section due to the size of the platforms. So that is why I have to backflip. And this is a 2D section. I'm locked in a 2D plane. I cannot move forward, as you can see. I think we just have to go for the jump. Okay, that gives me faith. You just gotta keep the faith, man. You just gotta keep the faith. It's possible, trust. Okay, there we go. Told you it was possible. That's one of my favorite party tricks. But I literally hadn't done it in like 5 years, so yeah. It's literally been like 5 years since I made that video, I think, if not longer. Took me 7 minutes, but we did it. And now we have the comet in this godforsaken level. This comet sucks, dude. This is legitimately terrible. This comet really sucks. I never even used the spring mushroom, and yet it still ends up in the Power Up Museum. I kind of despise this comet, I'm gonna be honest. So this is a cosmic clone comet of the hardest section of the level. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, this is because you have to stop and wait. This comet is so brutal. What? What do you mean? It's awful because you have to like stand and wait for clones to appear. It's so bad. Oh my god, yes. You can kind of do spin jumps to stall them, but dang it. Okay, well now it's gonna be like impossible. I don't know if there's a limit to like how many clones can exist at once. Yeah. We're not home free yet. Okay. It wasn't too terrible, but it was still pretty bad. Okay. Good lord. Alright. Finally finished World 4 now. Yeah, World 4 kind of mid overall, I feel like. Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. Let's go. Breaking into Bowser's Castle. I don't know why I said castle, but I did. This is a really cool level as well. Yeah, I didn't really get to talk about this remix. This remix is cool. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if remix is the right word, like reorchestration or orchestration, I guess. Pretty neat. A very cool 2D section here. Yeah, I'm mixed on the choir. I love the horns. I'm kind of mixed on the choir. I mean, it makes sense. It's just I kind of like the subdued version of the original song from 64, and the Galaxy 1 variant is quite similar to the 64 version. Yeah, this is a very cool 2D section. again, the more like restrictive swimming feels fine, and like it feels better in 2D. I don't know. Because like 2D Mario, you wouldn't have the option to like spin or anything anyway. Not that I'd want a full level that played like that, because I don't like 2D Mario water levels anyway. Oh god. I couldn't see. Also, I just realized how many stars I have. 6, 7! Oh, thank goodness the checkpoint was right there at least. Dude, the gravity is so wacky. Yeah, like the camera and like the gravity makes it really tricky to like avoid obstacles. Yeah, these levels do feel like more like castles than the Galaxy 1 variants do, but they're still like kind of like outside. Whereas the 3D land castles feel even more like castles. I guess I'm saying that none of the like Bowser stages feel super castle-y in the Galaxy games, but this one more so than the first game. These things can be a little annoying to an angle. Awesome. I like how determined Mario looks. He's like, yeah, Bowser. He's gonna crash in. There he is. Now it's smushing time. Yeah, this music's cool too because it's like a minor key kind of version of. It's not really a version of the main theme, but it has those like light motifs in it, and also 12-8 time. But unfortunately, the shockwave phases just mean more waiting. I was going to say, I also just mechanically prefer the Bowser fights from Galaxy 1 to 2. They're just more satisfying in Galaxy 1, in my opinion. Those things disappear so quickly. Also, these fights are quite disorienting with the way the camera is. So for this version of the fight, he only spawns 2 of the meteors. There we go. I'll do a little bit of World 5. I will not be able to finish World 5, not even close, but I'll do a little bit of it. Because I can only go for like another half hour or so. I mean, I could obviously go longer, but like I need to go to bed at some point. I had like a weird fucked up nap earlier anyways. Here we are. Dude, my congestion is so bad. I swear to God. Alright. And now we're like in this like field of galaxies. Like we just go deeper and deeper into space, and I think that's cool. I was saying like how people say like Galaxy 2 has no atmosphere, and like I kind of used to have that opinion, and I still think the first game has a certain type of atmosphere that's really hard to replicate, and not like any other Mario game. However, I do think that the way this game's atmosphere works over time, the game like increases and you feel the increasing danger as you go through these levels, and all the storytelling is in the environment. There's no actual like notable plot, but you do feel like the increasing danger as you go. So yeah, a lot less Polestar usage in this game compared to the first game. We do see them here in Space Storm, and this is an interesting. I think this is like one of the only like dark, cloudy skies we see, stormy skies. But it's like a cloudy sky like on a spacey background. It almost feels like one of those storms like on Jupiter or something. Like it's a very alien type storm. And I just think that's neat. Also, I really like this song. It's only really used in this stage. I think it's used in Battle Belt as well, actually, now that I mention it. Which, Battle Belt is a weird little level we'll get to. Probably not next stream, but probably next stream. We'll see how much I can do. But I will have to be up early on Tuesday, so probably won't get too far, but we'll see. Also, return of the Topman enemies from Galaxy 1. Also, I remember this planet familiar. Oh no. I want those star bits. And I do feel like some of these later levels kind of do rival Galaxy 1 in terms of atmosphere. Or it's a different type of atmosphere, but it works. I guess the star bits over here. This game is pretty generous with star bits. I feel like I'm getting a lot of star bits in every level. Alright, well, there is a second star in this level, which is pretty neat. So that just unlocked all of Row 5. Again, I'll read the book later. Well, first I'm going to head back to Space Storm to get the second star here. I think Blue Moon is a pretty egregious secret star in terms of replaying levels as well. We'll be getting to that when we get to it. So here, interestingly, this uses Boy Bass music, which I'm not going to complain about. Boy Bass is a good song from the first game. That was only used in that one level, so... And the gimmick here is basically you can press these switches. Oh, I love how the music changes also during the... When it gets this like black and white filter, that's just a neat little thing. Yeah, basically you have to use these switches to slow everything down to make it easier to get around. I think it's cool how they have this like black and white filter for the slowing down. That's kind of neat. I guess they decided to reuse the Boy Bass music because it has this like tower climb, which is kind of reminiscent of that first game. I do think the layout is a bit different, and also we have the like fast slow gimmick as well. But it is similar to that first game. We're also not getting star trips this time around. It is fun, like, playing these games back to back, because, like... Very cool. That's a fun little challenge I do like a lot. Well, I guess I'll head to Blue Moon first, because Blue Moon is a level I honestly don't like that much. Again, just an absolutely stunning skybox here. Absolutely love it. Because the rest of these levels I actually do really like. So I'm heading to Blue Moon first. I would love to just like play through all of World 5, but I do have to like go to bed, unfortunately. I have an exam tomorrow, so I also have like homework to do and stuff, so yeah. Silver stars pop up. I do think this level's neat. So we have the Ghostly Galaxy skybox here with the ghosts that are like ascending to heaven, which is pretty cool. And we have the Mario World music, which is also cool. I don't like that this level has a dark maze. I don't like that. I'll talk about the things I do and don't like about Blue Moon. Okay, it's a Comet Medal. I don't remember where the Comet Medal is, so that's not good. I hope it's not here. Wait, there's a secret level. We'll have to replay the level anyway, so it's fine. And it's also Snake Blocks, which I think this is like the first and maybe only time. I can't remember if any of like 3D Land, 3D World have Snake Blocks. I don't think 3D World does. One of the only times we see Snake Blocks in 3D, which is cool. I do love like how this swamp looks. I love the moon in the background. I love the aesthetic. As I mentioned, that Ghostly Galaxy skybox is really cool. I like it. If you're gonna reuse a skybox, you should reuse that one. I know Haunty Halls had like a variation on that skybox as well. I missed the one up, but it's fine. And I may have seriously fucked up there. Alright, well. I just don't like snake blocks because you have to wait on them and they're really annoying, so that's why I don't like them. Maybe I'll go for the secret star first. I don't know. I might do that. So, like, I like the concept of this. It's just that, like, if you mess up, you're fucked, basically. Because and there's no checkpoints, and it's like basically not a spoiler, so you have to like replay it, and that's what's annoying. Okay, so the Comet Medal is here. Shit. This is what I mean. It's just, it's so disorienting. I don't like this level. I mean, you could like rack up a lot of lives here if you keep dying. Because of this. I do have to wonder if that's a reference, if the fact that there's 3 1-ups there is an obscure Mario World reference, because I believe there's this rare item you can find in Mario World, which is a moon, and it gives you 3 1-ups. So I don't know if that's like a reference to that, because it's Blue Moon level, and we have the Mario World music. I could be completely crazy for saying that, but I do wonder if that's the case. So if we don't take this launch star, and we continue over to this section, unfortunately the snake block here gets very fast, and spinning to get rid of the booze slows you down, and going faster makes you go faster. And we're going to have to recollect that Comet Medal every single time, because this game does not save Comet Medals. So yeah, this is getting to be really annoying. Maybe I should get the Comet Medal and do the normal star. I don't know. You know what? I can get the Comet Medal on the second run through. I don't have to get it. Well, I mean, like, I don't have to get the Comet Medal to go for the secret star. I can just get it next time. Whoa. Why did I do that, man? This type of level makes you impatient after a while. Okay, how long can the rest of World 5 really take? I need a palate cleanse, man. Well, I mean, I probably won't be able to finish it, but I definitely don't want to do Boom Bunker Comet right now. I was just trying to jump over it. Do you jump over it or do you spin and waste time? It's like there's no good solution. What? Okay, the gravity just doesn't. Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay. Are you kidding me? Don't ask me how I did that. Don't ask me how I did that. Well, it's probably telling you to take a break or something. Get me out of there. I'm trying to backflip. Hello? Whatever. Oh, Galaxy! Da-da-da. What's this? Oh, it's the other Guillermo level. Okay, I will do that. I still have to do Star 2 of Blue Moon as well. Alright. Guillermo level first. What's worse is that this is near the end of the level. So much like repeated content, as much as I do like this game, it has their issues, man. It's funny, because people complain about Galaxy 1's like repeated content with like the comments, the speedrun comments that don't change anything, like yeah, that's a thing. Also, I'm just gonna say one of the worst takes I saw about the Galaxy movie, which again, this isn't a spoiler or anything, but like saying the film is like light on plot isn't really much of a spoiler, just because that's kind of how the first Mario film was, so it's not like a big spoiler. But and that's not like, I don't know. For some reason, I saw this take that like I saw somebody say like that's what you get for saying the second game was better than the first game. Like, they made the film light on plot because people thought the second game was better, and therefore they listened to fans who liked the second game better. Like, what? What the fuck does that even mean? Like, first of all, the first Mario film was also light on plot, and I don't think Illumination is trying to make something super profound. Second of all, neither Galaxy game is heavy on plot. Galaxy 2 is lighter on plot than 1, and like, to be fair, the people who prefer Galaxy 1, I think even the people who prefer Galaxy 2 can admit that like Galaxy 1 quote unquote had a better quote unquote story. So it's just like, why are we, I mean, I don't really think either of them had a story. Galaxy 1 had like a grander sense of scale and all that. I just don't think, like, and I don't think Nintendo's decision to like Nintendo and Illumination's decision to execute the story how they did has anything to do with fans preferring the second game. Like, honestly, I would say nowadays it's pretty split. I don't think there's this like overwhelming, because I mean, I have like definitely seen like there was a time where like reviewers, like online reviewers, were definitely more in favor of 2 than 1. And I think like objectively, you can make an argument that like objectively 2 is better. It's more polished, it has more variety. But, like, 1 just has like a special kind of charm to it. But the thing is, like, some of the most prominent, I think just like the fact that like Scott the Woz exists, and that Scott the Woz is a Galaxy 1 truther. I mean, obviously Scott's not gonna say Galaxy 2 sucks or anything like that. He's not gonna say that, obviously. But I mean, the fact that Scott will say like Galaxy 1 is my favorite game of all time, the fact that he like says that, and the fact that like Scott the Woz is such a prominent figure in like Nintendo Tube, and not just Nintendo Tube, like gaming stuff in general, but especially like Nintendo. So yeah, especially like Nintendo YouTube. Like, I would say, I've seen a lot of people saying they prefer 1 to 2. I don't think it's like this huge like divide that these people act like it is. And I don't care if someone prefers Galaxy 2 over Galaxy 1. There are things that I prefer about Galaxy 2 when compared to 1, as I mentioned, like the comments are better and whatnot. Does the red Topman come back? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, does it? Wait. Does he come back or is he just dead? Is he actually just dead? Guys? Guys? Oh, there's one over there. Wait. He just fell into the void. What? What is going on? Yeah, that's just something that I like genuinely think that people should be aware of, you know. Like I don't like that's just a ridiculous take. Like the movie, don't like the movie, I don't care, but just like what kind of take is that? Like saying that they made the film like light on story because no, the babam. Saying that they made the film like light on story because the fans preferred Galaxy 2. It's because Miyamoto was the one who wanted Galaxy 2 to have like a lighter story than even Galaxy 1. That was Miyamoto. And guess who's involved with the Mario movies? Miyamoto. If anything, that's the reason. It has nothing to do with what the fans wanted or didn't want. That is just a really dumb take. Like, holy crap, that is a dumb take. I've just seen really dumb takes on, like, both sides of the love it or hate it Mario Galaxy movie spectrum. Yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of World Fighter Tour. I'm just gonna finish up Blue Moon here and then head off. I mean, assuming I stream tomorrow, which I hopefully will, I don't see why I won't, but I've been struggling with spoons and whatnot. I'm also getting really tired right now, so... And I can't breathe, so that's fun. Not being able to breathe is always fun. So yeah, this maze is different than the first maze. I mean, it starts out the same, but like it's a different, like where the stars is different. And I remember I used to really struggle with this maze, so hopefully... There's Bowser Jr. statues here for some reason. I was gonna say they can't make the maze too hard because they know children play this game, but also it's also like optional. Like the star is not required or anything. It's a second star in a random level. It's okay, the pipe is over there. So theoretically I'm gonna wanna not that way. This way, perhaps. This way. But yeah, this maze is as confusing as it ever was, sadly. I don't think I want to go back this way. I think this is a way I've already been. Oh, this is another Bowser Jr. statue. Maybe the statues are like supposed to help tell you where to go. That's what I think it might be. Except no, because this is another dead end. I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. Coins, coins, cons. There we go. There it is. Yay. We found it. Yay. And we get the blue mushroom making a cameo appearance. It's actually kind of cool because we get to use it in like a 2D section. I like the blue mushroom. It's silly. It's like a vanish cap that you can float. I have no idea what these little enemies are called, but they're so cute. I was trying to shake to get rid of the enemies, but I guess that doesn't work. I hear the star close by. At least here we have a blue mushroom at the bottom of this pit. Although unfortunately I don't have infinite health, so it's not exactly a win button. I might die. I might actually die here. God, I'm like so tired. The tiredness is really setting in for me right now. No, dude. That's hard. That's really hard. I haven't done this star in years because this is definitely not a star I did for the marathon. I don't even think I touched this level for the marathon, to be honest. Okay.
Yeah, an actual good Boo Mushroom challenge. Who would have thunk it?
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me. Once, the start screen and everything saves. Well, I will finish up World 5 next stream and start on World 6. I'm still missing a couple of power-ups. I think I'm missing a Fire Flower and maybe one other power-up. I don't remember. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Have a good night, everyone. Belated Happy Easter. And I will see you tomorrow. I keep forgetting the end stream button is over here.